Hi everyone and welcome to Dr. Jankila's lectures. Today's lecture is about the median. The median is simply the middle value when values are arranged from low to high. So what does that mean? So let's take this example to better understand what this means. So we're asking in this example, what's the median for these data? So first of all, we need to arrange them from low to high. So what I mean by low to high is the value. So number one would be the first digit, and then following that would be number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 10. Now, what the definition says, it's the middle value. So if we were to look at this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 numbers. So the middle of these 7 numbers would be number 5. Because we have 3 numbers over here to the right and 3 to the left. Basically, the median, it's in between the 2 values, which is the 3 numbers that are higher than the median and the 3 numbers that are lower than the median in terms of the value. So what if we have an even number of values? So let's say let's take this example to better understand. So here we have an odd number. What I mean by odd is basically we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. So the middle was 5. What if we have 6 instead of 7? So let's take this example to have a better understanding. So let's first of all, per the definition, we need to arrange this from low to high. So we have, in this case, so we have 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, and then 10. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 values. So there is no middle number. So what we do in this case is basically we're going to pick the middle 2 numbers. So the middle 2, so here we have 2 values and 2 values, and the middle 2 are 4 and 6. So once we figure what's the 2 middle numbers, after that we're going to add them up. So 4 plus 6 is basically 10. And then we're going to divide this 10 by 2. So dividing this by 2, it's going to be 10 by 2 is basically 5. So the median for this example is 5. So that's how we deal when we have an even number of values. We take the middle 2 values and we add them up, step number 1. Step number 2, we divide by 2. And then the answer is the median. The median is basically when it comes into statistical data in a study, it's basically used when we have continuous data that is not normally distributed. So previously, in the previous lecture, I mentioned that the mean is used when we have continuous data that is normally distributed. That's when we use the mean. The median is used when we have continuous data that is skewed, that it's not normally distributed. So when we have skewed data, there are 2 options in this case, or 2 cases. So case number 1, basically, we're going to have a positive skewed or a negative skewed. So I always think of it, to keep it in my mind and to remember this, is the positive skewed is something, for example, I always think of it as I have lost something, and when I find it really quickly, so that's a positive thing. So as you see this curve going up so quickly, we know this is going to be just like you have lost something and you found it quickly. So we see it's going so quickly. It's not taking a time like this. It's taking a long time to get all the way to the top. So it's going so quickly all the way up. So this is positively skewed. In this case, this one is taking longer. So basically you lost something and you couldn't find it so easily. It took a longer period of time. So it's going to be negatively skewed. So positive skewed and negative skewed. So in these cases, what happens is basically the middle value, it's going to be the mode in both cases. And then the following value, it's going to be the median. So this one over here, it's the median. And the third value over here, actually let me make them different color just to make it easier to understand. So this is the median over here. And last value over here, this would be the mean. So here, it's going to be just the opposite. So this is going to be the mean. And median would be here in between them. So this is median. So this is it for this lecture. If you have any question or comment, please leave them in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching.